Alright, I should be live right now. Hopefully. Yes, I am. Okay, I'm not talking to myself. Great. How's everyone doing today? Yeah, so today I found no signature events or anything, but I found a really cool competition here in California, where Power Beans and Double Play will be playing. Power Beans got second at Worlds. Double Play they won Worlds. Um, in California is a pretty competitive region overall. Probably like the second or third ish most competitive state in Vex Robotics, which Indiana is actually the um, most competitive Vex state. This one's from California. It's probably like the second or third most competitive state. But yeah, I'm going over an Indiana tournament this Saturday. Wait, no, next Saturday, not this Saturday because that's today. Because I'm actually going to be playing in that tournament because I am from the Indiana state. So that's going to be crazy. It's going to be a super, super hard tournament too. So I'm excited to stream it and go over my games next Saturday. But let's go on here. Um, I'm going to do the elimination matches of the this tournament. Only I won't do the round of 16s. Okay. Well, I might. Okay. If we if if I'm not tired and everyone wants me to go over some round of 16 games, I will. And whoa, over here we see Power Beans is actually the first seeded alliance, which okay, pretty expected, of course. And they're gonna actually be pairing up with Bark Bots. Dang. Bark Bots getting there. That's a pretty strong alliance, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's go on. Um, there they go. Good autonomous is from both. Well, trying to see. The only really good autonomous was actually from BarkBots. But yeah, they are just going to go for the match loader race, and the blue robots are actually not going to be going over the match loader races, which is really interesting, and this puts them in such a horrible position, and that probably lost them the entire game. That 5 seconds on blue team, that they just did not want to partake in match loader race. Both of them didn't. Probably lost them the game already. So, so right here, Power Beams right here needs to, match load probably. Let's see what this robot is gonna do. It's gonna block this bot. I mean, you're at the match loader, just match loader. Score these red blocks here. Go over the match loader, let the blue ones get out of your bot, and then you can have a bunch of red ones for you. Over here, BarkBots is doing a phenomenal job over here at scoring. And I don't even know what this robot was doing over here, and it is in a good position to defend. It does have a D-score hook, so BarkBots need to make sure that no, this bot does not get D-scored. So that's what it's going to be doing. And there we go, we got the score in the middle, and now Power Beans need to go to the match loader. Or at least that's what I do. Have them get to the match loader. I'm not sure what Power Beans is doing at the moment. They're just going strictly for the middle goals, and this is probably because they already have a control bonus on top over here, and they want to get all the control bonuses. So, and this one doesn't have any D score mechanisms, so it is okay to do that. Although I feel like match loader would be nice. So now Power Beans is going to, it looks like it's just going to pick up the remaining red ones. It doesn't want to match load, actually, which is a bit interesting. Okay, now it's going to match load. It's going to grab the 3 out, and it's going to, okay, so basically, Power Beans just did exactly what I said, just with extra steps. But it still worked as efficiently, and it didn't really waste them too much time, because they got control bonus on the bottom too, so nice job for Power Beans. Barkbots over here need to keep defense on peak, which they are doing, and blue, this bot right here, needs, these two bots need to, both come up against our Barkbots here, and descore this, so, this bot here, and always this guy comes over, descores with hook, and then they'll have to figure out how to do middle or later. Like this bot would come over, do the middle, and then this bot would score. That's probably the only way how blue is actually going to win this match. And look, it's not even going to do anything. This bot is just going to try and descore middle, although it doesn't even try like it's going to. It's going to not really even pressure Barkbots over here, and it's just going to let Power Beam score all of that. So blue team is in such a bad position, and they're not even doing anything about it. And yeah, Power Beam's just gonna match load again from those 3 that were there. And this bot can't do anything. It doesn't have any descore mechanisms. It's not even it hasn't even tried to. Oh, nice descore here. And it looks like Power Beam's got a little bit too cocky. And I was just about to point that out, how they just gave up all their space. But still, with that descore, that entire goal, it's still Power Beans and Barkbots are still in a pretty comfortable position because blue team only has 2 blocks scored. And Power Beans just going to come back and grab their scored blocks there, and then Power Beans here is going to be the ones who it's going to be parking, and this guy also parks in. Wow, what a great game. Yeah, Power Beans, Barkbots, they totally destroyed that. They played pretty good throughout the entire match. Blue team, they didn't really play any good, and it's really part that they both didn't partake in the match loader race at the start. This bot here couldn't descore anything, and it didn't even pick up that many blocks during a match. So I mean, I don't even know what I was doing. Yeah, quarterfinals. Number 1 will be going to Power Beans and Barkbots, so that's pretty deserved. Let's go see what quarterfinals number 2. Okay, and yeah, that's the score. That is a pretty heavy. Oh, I'm really excited for this one. Qualification number, or not qualification, but second quarterfinal, and we are going to be taking a look at double play. They're actually going to be the 5th seeded alliance, and okay, double play actually really early in the season made a pretty interesting bot. It's kind of like the raising bots, but it's not. It's just it can hold it. It was a bot that can hold 10 blocks, 5 on each side, and it could raise up. It's not like the raising bots that we see today, but Double Play has moved off from that design in early season, and they've built an S-bot. I do really like that change from them. Isn't this a different Double Play team? No. Then, oh crap. You're right. 8001C. Maybe that's why they changed robots, because they haven't actually changed robots. Hold on. I didn't see that it said C. Are you kidding? Ugh. Oh gosh, now I gotta. Hold on. That'd be pretty upsetting if that was different double play team. Why am I in Spanish? Okay. Let's see. Oh crap, you might be right. Their organization's double play. Hmm. You're right. Hey, well, that's annoying. They graduated, I think. That makes a lot of sense. I thought they did, but no, they didn't. No, I think double plays seniors, like currently seniors. Hold on, let me see. 8,000 the Vex team. Wait, was that? No, hold on. Um, it's not showing that they've done anything so far. Oh yeah, they're not active. Yeah, I guess they. Yeah, I guess so. There's no way they're Vex you then, because that's sad. But what was that robot that I was looking at anyway? Then I don't know. Anyway, that'll be a lot getting used to. Anyway, without that being said, Double Play's robot is pretty good. Maybe they'll live up to the name. We'll see. Dang, that's annoying. I mean, okay, they have a basketball, and this is a double intake. A pretty good pairing, not gonna lie. So they should probably win this. Like, this is an interesting basketball. I do like the blue rubber bands and a double two wide intake bot too. Fun fact about the two wide intake bots, we were probably like the very first ones to come up with that type of bot design. Posted it on the YouTube, and I don't know. We think like Rogan and a lot of stuff copied us, but who knows really, because it was pretty much the exact same design. Way back when in May, when was it in May when we posted that video? I don't know, but yeah, we pretty much came up with that meta. But we did actually redesign to an S bot. Okay, good autonomous from everyone. Although double play is not going to score. Looks like it failed. Like they're trying to score there, but it failed. Which is sad. But good autonomous is from everyone, really. Well, really, except this bot. This one didn't manage to get much. These autonomouses. This one's the best autonomous, probably, but or this one. But double play here is really great to score all the score here and then match load, because this spot is going to be high in the match loading race. And honestly, it might want to defend. It might want to match load. Although defending would be probably not the best idea for this basketball, because there's no D-score functionality on this bot. And having a D-score functionality on your robot is extremely important in this game, because if you don't, you are very vulnerable, and it is so easy to play around. But yeah, all these teams should be going for match loading races, except for this one. They need to score and then go for it, which I feel like they should still do, just because like they have a hood here. I'm pretty sure that's hood. Or yeah, they could still do score at that. And they don't. So let's see what they actually do here. And 3 here. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this basket is actually going to defend, which I did announce that that could be a possibility for the basketball to do, although it is not really going to do them much good, because there's no D-score functionality on this bot. Like, if you're defending a bot, like at this early on stage, like in this scenario, the only reason why I do want to is if you had a D-score functionality. probably like a D-score hook or something. So that puts red team in a pretty bad spot. And they're both going to go for the races. Let's see who... It looks like, yeah, okay, so blue team over here is going to win the race. Okay, it didn't really pick up that much. But I think it could still D-score. It's having trouble scoring, actually. You know, odd goal here. So basically, in this situation, oh my gosh, in this situation, do not move backward. And right when I was saying that, he moves backward. Yeah, when you're at a tie, with a long goal, you do not want to be the first one moving. Now this situation is only if you're half and half. But yeah, because like once you move, block's gonna get descored, and it just puts the one who stays in a much better position always. Yo, 295R are still sticking with their C-shaped bot. 295R still sticking with their. Who's 295R? Um, 295Y still sticking with their C-shaped bot. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I see. I don't know who 295Y is. So, yeah, I mean, I could search him up, I guess. Okay, they've already played. Oh, they went to Mall. I might know who you guys are, because I watched all of Mall. You guys did pretty good there. Wait, did I comment on you guys in that stream about your robot design, and that's why you're commenting that you're still sticking with C? So, I mean, you guys have been doing really good, so I mean, I don't see why you should redesign your robot, because I mean, C-shaped bots are good. If your C-shaped bot works good, don't change it. I say that S bots are the best type of design, but as long as you have an S bot, a C-shaped bot, like either a basket or like a 2-wide intake bot, you're good. You don't really need to redesign your bot because that is just meta. Maybe you do want to before state or something, but I mean, if you have either like those 4 robots, I don't think you should redesign. We did a pits and parts, and you put us in your comparing bots video. Oh, yeah. I know. Let me see that. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about now, actually. I think it was the thumbnail one, wasn't it? This, right? No. Yeah, this. Yeah, and that's where I got it from Pits and Parts too. I'm pretty sure. Um, it looks like a pretty good C bot, really. Maybe like doesn't look bad or anything. Yeah, that's probably why I actually added that in the thumbnail. But you guys are doing nice, and I understand. I did play C-bot second, but I forgot to mention that video at the start. As long as you have these 3 bots, you're set. You're set for Vex pushback. And you could probably add the 2-wide intake bot. But as long as you had those 4 types of robots, you're set for metal. So yeah, I wouldn't redesign. No. Especially if you're doing well. Okay. We got really sidetracked from that, but let's go back here. We had a crazy D score here because this bot was being a little bit idiotic. Okay, now here's an interesting part. This blue bot here, double play, is actually going to run away and guard this. Now that doesn't make too much sense, and here's why. There's not too much blocks in here. The blue is at the majority. We have all 4 blocks in the control center, and the spot only has 1 block to score. So helping your teammate out here is not a good idea in this scenario. You're just going to give so much space to this basket bot, who is just going to come around here and match load. Although I could see it going for middle goals and being okay, because here's the thing. This bot does not have any D-score capabilities, just pure scoring. Everyone else does. So this bot is at heavily disadvantaged, so it is okay for this bot to go away a little bit. But I wouldn't go away so far to help out your teammate when like most of the goals finished. A better thing to do was ignore everything and go for the middle goals. Get those control bonuses instead of worrying about over here, because your teammate here has everything under control. And yeah, nothing is even going to come out of that. It's just going to be a waste of time. And then this bot is just going to, honestly, this bot shouldn't be scoring middle or long goal here. It should be going for middle goal control bonuses. But it is going to get the full goal, and it can pretty much go for middle goals now because this bot's not going to do much. This bot is being really bad. It can't really score much at all. It either needs to like match load or just help out its bot over here, because this bot's not doing anything. It's just not. It's not even. It's having a hard time scoring. So this bot has just been wasting its time this entire time instead of helping its teammates out or match loading. I don't even know if this guy can match load. It better match load if it's in the quarterfinals. Yeah, it's just gonna guard this S bot from going for middle. It's not gonna go for middle. That's so puzzling to me why it wouldn't go for middle goal. Because yes, they do have control bonuses right now, but these control bonuses are gonna be so easily descored by this bot right here. It's what it's gonna do right now. Or it's not. I don't even know what this bot's doing. This bot's not doing anything. It's literally the reason why red is losing right now. So, I mean, if this bot's putting pressure here, I mean, the S bot is kind of forced to put pressure on this bot now. And that's what it's going to do. And as long as blue keeps safe, plays it safe, they're going to win this match. Basketball needs to be helping out its teammate, but it's not. So, I don't know. His teammate was doing good work and actually got a good D-score there. Still, if blue just plays it safe, they can win. Like, blue should probably be going for, yeah, score here, and then a park. There we go. This bot might actually get disqualified because this bot was trying to park, but this bot, like, blocked it from parking. So this bot might actually have gotten a disqualification there. For the team. Like, it didn't even matter, because that team was gonna lose anyway, but, he just... Wow, 107.3 is crazy. Oh, okay, here we go. So you have Royal Flush, Parallelogram, okay. Some decent teams here in the qualification, I guess. Looks like they're all going for 2-wide intake bot, actually. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Ooh, that's some pretty fast scoring from this bot. Ooh, but it fails its autonomous to actually match load. But really, everyone has a pretty decent autonomous right now-ish. This one is just staying at the match loader. Alright, yeah, everyone should be doing the match loader race right now. Red is in the better position. Is in a better position. Just slightly-ish. Slightly-ish, okay. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe because blue might actually be in a little bit of a better position. But I'm not quite sure. That they might actually be equal in positioning. But yeah, everyone should be doing the match loader races. They shouldn't be defending. That's all they should be doing. Match loader races right now. And we'll start soon, please. Oh, here we go. Yes, so it looks like everyone has matched the races except for this bot, which picks up blocks in the fins because they didn't want to deal with these 3 blocks here, which it works out for them. So I mean, yeah, I guess that was good. Yeah, this bot is just good to match load, and this bot's gonna defend, which it needs to do because you can't risk having that much scored on you. This bot's gonna go for a middle goal. I'm not really sure what it's doing. Just picking up blocks or something. Oh, their intake might have jammed just a tiny bit, but looks like they got it back now. They're going for the middle goals, but they're failing, so they just have to leave right now. These 2 bots over here, they're just trying to find whoever can get control first. They're both defending. I don't even know. It doesn't look like this bot actually has any like much at all. But this one does. Oh, but wow, look at the positioning on the goal. And blue is pretty good position up on the middle goal. And now this guy can probably focus on scoring the actual goals. I don't know how much blocks is in this bot. Looks like a few, so yeah, guard that guy. But honestly, look how much space blue has here, so maybe blue can come over here, score here, or come over here, score here. Probably, you might want to actually come and score at the bottom because there's a lot of D-score hooks that are going to be come in play up here. But blue's just going to continue in the middle. It might actually have a hard time scoring top, so it can only score in the middle. I mean, still, like, middle control bonuses is actually pretty big in pushback. It could actually be a pretty deciding factor in some cases. Like, if the long goals are, like, tied. But blue needs to score, and they can't do anything. Like, there's no way blue's gonna win. Red doesn't even need to park. They're gonna attempt to park, but, they don't need to. Yeah, blue team just got totally destroyed there from the robots and the robot strategy, because their strategy was pretty bad, especially this, what is it? Yeah, this spot here. Yeah, but in the next quarterfinal. Go on and look at that. Whenever it loads, okay. Is this autonomous? I think this ended a time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on, what? Okay, can someone can someone explain to me why this bot is in the quarterfinals? Excuse me? How is this bot in the quarterfinals? How? The only thing I can think of is that this bot is like really, really good at like the strategy aspect of like defending, and it knows like good times to do that. And it got picked by its alliance partner and they didn't know that they had an only drivetrain bot. That's literally the only explanation I could come up with why this spot right here is in the quarterfinals. How in the world did it make it past the semifinals? They're an 11th seat team. That means they faced up with like a pretty high seat team in the round of 16. So how in the entire world is this bot in the quarterfinals? This bot must have like locked in the hardest it's ever locked in before. Um, okay, I'm really curious to see how these guys are even gonna go. Like this guy can't match load a race. It just has to guard the goals the entire time and let the basketball like do its basketball thing. And this should actually be defending this spot right here and not this spot. So yeah, it's not really even defending who it should be defending right now. And this bot needs to match load. Oh my goodness, did this bot just get disconnected? Oh come on, we cannot have this bot go on to the semifinals. There's no way. Oh my gosh. No way. This bot's gonna make it onto semifinals. Just because now it's a 1v2. Oh my gosh. No way. There's no way. Okay, oh my gosh. Red is back and connected. That'd be actually pretty hilarious for this spot to move on. It's an interesting basket too, like it's pretty big. It's having trouble actually scoring. I mean, any basketball's gonna not score really fast, but it's having trouble scoring that. And it's ready to match a little. It needs to match a little. I don't even know what these bots are doing right now. These these two bots right here aren't doing anything. So they got to lock in. I don't even know what they're doing. They're not even trying to score. Like this bot actually has some pretty good like push power. There's no way that this bot is actually fighting with the bot down here. It's gonna find a place to score. This bot needs to follow this bot because this bot's being kind of like pushed. So this bot needs to focus its efforts on here, but it's just not. It's gonna stay at the match at the middle goal. For some reason, I'm not really sure what this bot's doing right now. But I mean, right now, blue is winning, and there's 18 seconds left in the match. Oh my gosh, blue's gonna make it onto the semifinals. Spot's trying to defend. Okay. And we need a park. We have one park. And, yeah, that's it. Okay, guys, who won? Who won here? Nah, red one. Yeah, red one. Oh my gosh, it was close. It was close. And that's your last quarterfinals, everyone. A super close match against a little drivetrain. What? What? That's actually funny how far it made it, and it actually almost went to the semifinals too. That's hilarious. But now we have Double Plays Bot against Power Beans and Bark Bots, which, from their performances in the quarterfinals, this is going to be a pretty close match. Although I think Power Beans and Bark Bots will win, just because they have more game sense than these guys based off of their quarterfinals performance. Yeah. No, it was 36-28. And they had a little drivetrain. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing for a 3-seeded team. Like, it actually is. I even know what red team was doing the entire time. How did red not park? They literally parked. They not? Oh, they're probably on top of the block, maybe inside the park. Maybe that's what happened. Alright, semifinals, please. I'd like to watch that now. Come on. I did it way too back. Hey. Internet's being slower, so I don't know. Okay, well, we're not gonna watch Autonomous, I guess, but, Red had pretty good Autonomous. Wow, that is pretty decent. They probably took 3 back here, 2 here, match load, in, and then they went backward and forward for their hood, and that's why that happened. Pretty good, like, Autonomous, like, really good. And almost perfect Autonomous. If they got this one block here, that'd be, like, probably the best Autonomous you'd get out of pushback, so pretty impressive to see there. But everyone needs to participate in the match load race, and double play is actually not going to do that. And reminder, double play already has a full S racked up. But I don't even know what they're doing. They're going way down here to help out this bot score. That doesn't even make any sense because you basically suicide your entire long goal, right? And you literally get descored on. Really interesting. I don't even know what double play was doing, to be honest. They just suicided their long goal. They gave up all the space here, and they get descored by them. So I mean, ooh, this bot should probably not have went over here to guard it. It should have probably just put its descore hook right here, and this bot's not scoring much. It's actually not going to do that. It's actually going to let this whole goal go by. The reason is I think this one wants to go from middle goal and wait for an opening to descore these blocks. And if it's a risky play, but if it works out, it puts red in such great position, and it is a really good play. Only if it works out, but it is risky on their side. Oh my goodness, yes, and they're going to get it. They wow. To be honest, blue team doesn't really have really good game sense, so they could have gotten away with it, but wow, that wasted so much time from blue, and it gave red so much great positioning on the middle goals. Now they got control bonuses there. And now really, this spot's just here trying to defend its long goal here. With a minute on the clock, blue is in such a bad position. It is going to be pretty much impossible for blue to come back from this. They really need this spot to descore this goal. And this guy can't be up here because, like, look at all the space if you're leaving. Because by bringing you up here, you're just gonna get blocked in by this bot, and this bot could aid its partner, if blue's about to actually descore that long goal. So, pretty bad play there. And Power Bean's just, defending blue, wasting blue's time, which is exactly what you need to do in this scenario. So just waste the spot's time, don't do anything, and they're trying to go for the control bonus here. They just weren't able to in time. This bot is still trying to descore, but it just can't. Oh, now here's the problem here. You just gave so much positioning over to blue, like so much space to blue here. Blue could score a bunch, but I don't know why blue didn't score there. They needed to score there, but they didn't. They did not take their opportunity of the space they had, and they just sold. To be honest, blue is not going to win even if they scored a bunch here. And they're going for match loading with 10 seconds, which is actually crazy. And they're just going to descore all that. And then park. I don't even think they get the park. I'm not going to lie. Whoa, what was that? Someone just threw their, like, student card or something. But yeah, power beans, bark bots, they're pretty unstoppable. They had pretty good game sense. Like both these bots had pretty good game sense. Blue team pretty bad game sense. Good bots though. They just weren't able to execute anything well. So yeah, we'll see Power Beam Spark bots going on to the finals, and they'll probably win the whole competition. I'm not gonna lie, they probably will. But now let's move on to the next semifinals. And that was just a complete beatdown. Yeah, it wasn't a park for red either. There's just too many blocks up in that control zone. And we'll get the double plays doppelganger out of the competition. Whoa, what's happening here? Okay. This is my final number 2. Whenever this is ready. Here. Here we go. Alright. So now this is an interesting match, because from what I remember, no, I think Royal Flush and Parallelogram's gonna win. These guys, even though they're pretty high seeded, they do not have good game sense at all. This team just does not. So if I'm being completely honest, I feel like red is gonna completely destroy blue. But let's see what happens here for autonomous. So everyone's having a good autonomous, or a decent autonomous, except for the spot here. It looks like they failed theirs. Whoa! Okay. This bot here just committed the, oh my gosh. Okay, if you're doing autonomous, please, 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 this bot goes over here for autonomous to score. That makes no sense. When you're doing autonomous, you draw an invisible line, keep this plane to yourself, and not go over here to this plane. And this bot's going to go over to this plane, so it just leads to failed autonomouses, basically, like every single time. So, yeah, this bot is, I don't even know what in the world, I don't even know why their autonomous goes over here to score, and not here. It puts them such in a bad position, too, to have 2 bots right here. A complete long goal, free from all of its space. And they only have space for, like, this part, like, right here. And that's all the space they have after autonomous. It just puts them in such horrible position. Yeah, look at all the space blue has. This is all their space right here. That is pretty bad. And also, if you're ending at the middle goal during autonomous, that is also pretty bad too, because it just takes longer to get your match loader right after autonomous starts, and I already have a broken gear here, or chain, I guess. So I hope that doesn't affect anything. But yeah, this bot needs to. I don't even wait. Can this bot? It better be able to match load, but it's just gonna defend instead. Which, I mean, I guess it's kind of valid for only having that much space, and this bot is actually going pretty slow in the match loader race. Cause like seriously, if this bot would have scored here, match loaded score, they would have been in such a beautiful position. That's just not the case. Also, this robot broke like some of the chain off, so it might not. Hopefully, that doesn't affect too much. But they're doing so much great stuff, and yeah, red, just as I predicted, they're probably just gonna destroy blue, even though they're 3-seed. It's like I don't even know why they're 3-seeded, because blue has horrible game sense. Horrible game sense. But red over here, they are just, yeah, they're going to defend by using their D-score hook. That's exactly what they need to do. They don't want much blocks. Although the spot doesn't even have many blocks scored, to be honest. It's just gonna go for the middle, which is definitely what the spot should be doing. Or no, it should be D scoring. Because look, this spot right here came over here. I had to go through the middle, I guess, but it left all of its space over here. So now this spot can now D score. So that's a pretty big blunder for the spot here. But like I said, this blue team does not have good game sense, and they're going to waste their opportunity for a D score, and yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. And their match loader is down for some reason. I don't know why. it just is. But seriously, you have 20 seconds left. Blue hasn't scored a single thing. So all red has to do is just make sure blue doesn't score. Like literally just defend blue the entire time. Red doesn't even need to have to park. They could just defend blue, make sure they don't D-score anything. This guy's trying to D-score, but it D-scores on the wrong plane. It puts his D-score hook here and tries to go out. No, just move backwards and put your D-score here and go this way. Like, how is this team like third seeded? I don't understand. Yeah, it's just gonna defend all. Oh, whoa, guys! Blue has scored one block. Wow. And honestly, if I was blue, I'd go for a double park, although it doesn't matter. They're gonna get eliminated from this competition. Red didn't even need to. Well, I guess, yeah. But going on to the finals, and my prediction is that Power Beans and BarkBots is going to win. It was 105 to 11. Dang. Some awards. And here we go. Final matches. Royal Flash Parallelogram against Power Beans and BarkBots. Yeah, first seat versus second seat. It's kind of expected, I guess, but I feel like Power Beans and BarkBots are going to win. The Royal Flush and Parallelogram don't have, like, they're not completely bad with their game sense, but Power Beans and BarkBots do have better game sense than them. I mean, it does make sense to why they're higher seat, but yeah, I just think Power Beans BarkBots, they're probably going to take home this win. However, we can see the finals. That's close enough I'll get. Going straight in, guys. And what surprise Power Beans BarkBots are, they have all the control bonuses. But wow, crazy D score here. That would be really nice. It's just not going to get. Oh my gosh, it fails the D score. Almost fails it. Actually grabs it. Oh wait, actually does fail. This spot, I don't even know what the spot's doing. Just running around. I think it's having trouble driving, or its driver's not driving the best. It can't find a place for it to actually hook on, and which I don't know why. They want to D-score it. They're having trouble because it's just a driver problem. The driver's just, I guess, not that experienced. I don't know. But yeah, Power Beans BarkBots, such a beautiful position. Spies is trying to defend here, which it makes sense. A little bit D-score here. And yeah, just score here. Doesn't even have many blocks, I guess. But should score here. Use its D-score hook. Sometime it will, I guess. D-score hook's coming out here, and right now, red and blue don't hardly have many blocks into the long goal, so this bot can stop trying to defend the blue, and just pick up blocks and then try and score again. Probably in the middle goal instead of this long goal. and then use its D score here to D score whatever blue's gonna do. Because let's be honest, blue's probably either going to try and defend this spot still, or score in this long section here. And this is exactly what they're going to do here. They're going to match load, although they're going to try to. Blue is still going to defend red here. And yeah, you're getting their middle here. Exactly what the spot needed to do. Getting that control bonus, pushing this guy out of their way so you can't descore or score it into the middle goal. So great job here. And with 7 seconds remaining, we need to have some parking. Have some park here, and the park here. And there you go. Power Beans and Barkbots will have game 1 in the books. And they pretty much destroyed this team. Power Beans and Barkbots they're pretty good teams last year. And this year, I mean, what can you expect from these Barkbots and Power Beans guys? They're just powerhouses. Good game sense, good robots, and they're just going to destroy every single team in California. Wow. Yeah, I don't envision Power Beans and Barkbots losing their second game. Really, I feel like they're just going to blow out blue here. This next game? Oh. Wait, what? They don't have another match. They only played one final match. They didn't do a best out of 3. I mean, alright. I mean, let's be honest. Power Beans and Barkbots were gonna win anyway. From Erin Tong, Tyler. I'm not quite sure why you messaged saying Tyler. So if you could just explain, that'd be nice. But yeah. Yeah, Power Beans is also going to be the skills champion too. No surprise there. I do want to see, however, who the awards and who earned the awards. We could do that real quick. Oh my goodness, why is this in Spanish? Okay, here we go. Excellence is Power Beans. Very much, except like that was pretty well given. Champions, Barkbots, Power Beans. Barkbots is gonna get the design award. I do think that is pretty deserving. Skills champions, Power Beans, makes sense. Double play is gonna get the judges award. I could definitely see why double play here. I guess the fake double play is gonna get the judges award just about how like they're built, and yeah. Grizzly Overdrive is getting Innovate. Okay, Royal Flush is getting Think Award. And Farmbot's gonna get the Amaze Award. Okay. Actually, I guess that's deserving from Farmbots. It's really their robot that carried them and how fast they were able to score, and not really how well they played. Good award here. Okay. Wait, this was the big basketball, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. I mean, I guess that'd probably be a good build award because that was a pretty cool design. Great award. Okay. Yeah. That's about it. I'm not gonna do it either round of 16 games. If anyone else has anything else to say or questions, thoughts, or whatever, type them now. And if not, I will see you guys tomorrow because I will be streaming tomorrow. A different competition, actually. Probably another competition from California. But we'll see because there's actually like 3 competitions in California that just played out. So yeah. Well, I guess that's all. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.